welcome back to Chicago Bears Fan Show. It's the second video of the week as we prepare for the game against the Washington Redskins in this Week 7 matchup in Washington. And this video I want to look at how the Bears offense can succeed against the Washington defense. So let's look at a bit of what they are. First of all, they've got a really poor secondary in my opinion in terms of the numbers they've put up this year. They've suffered through some rookie safeties. They've got some question marks, quite frankly, at cornerback in general. But they rank 24th in pass yards allowed per game, and they have allowed a 105.0 passer rating on average for quarterbacks, very high. Part of the reason for that isn't just the yardage gained, but it's also the lack of interceptions that they have managed to garner as well. So they're not a strong takeaway team as a rule. We've also seen for them, in particular against number one wide receivers, and this is some data from Football Outsiders, that they're even worse than they are on average. So there's a real chance for our number one receiver, Brandon Marshall, to have a good game. My number 2 point here, don't give away the ball easily. No freebies for Deangelo Hall. Last time we played them, this was 2010, Jay threw 4 picks all to Deangelo Hall. Trying to do too much, obviously. However, he didn't have Marshall then. He was working with lesser receivers, if you will. This time, it could be a very different story, but he still shouldn't force the ball in no matter what and give him those kind of opportunities because he is an opportunistic corner. He's a very beatable corner, but he's opportunistic. So just take what's there. They've got some very poor safeties, and there should be openings. I don't believe their linebackers cover particularly well either, so there should be plenty of open fields for him to find wide open receivers or Martellus Bennett at the tight end. So finally, the last point is block Orakpo. Make that a priority in blocking and protecting Jay because he's still a menace and he's scored relatively well of late, according to Pro Football Focus. And he's a guy who, when healthy at least, has proven he still has the lead ability to get to the quarterback and cause at the minimum disruptions, if not sacks. So those are my 3 keys to the game for this side of the ball for the Bears. I'm hopeful that we can pull out a win. I'm thinking it's going to be close, but I think we can get a win. I'm guessing right now we win by about 6 points, let's say, against the Redskins. But it could be a game where turnovers matter and whoever gets the early advantage can really start to take control of this game. All right, enjoy the game this week, Week 7, and of course, bear down.